last thing you guys did was you had your free day, which I still haven't named the days of the week,
Cool.
but you know. You all went to the town.
Prove it.
You
have it on tape.
commissioned
Oh, yeah.
bracelets. Yes, you did.
Spent a lot of money.
You all make it back safely.
Can you prove it?
Yes.
We have it on tape.
Okay.
You all have supper if you wanted
a
it,
puppy.
and then go to your rooms for the night. In the morning, you get your regular wake-up call, fairly regular classes, but Drew, you had a special announcement that the Rogues and Rangers will be combined today in the Rogue classroom. So, you will have an extra large class this time.
Oh, fun.
And they do not tell you why.
Hey, doggy.
So then,
They're going to be forced to fight for your life.
fairly quickly, you eventually get to classes and everything after breakfast if you wanted it. You would have woken up early, so you would have noticed. Actually, roll perception, because I don't know if you would have noticed.
Okay.
You like to keep to yourself.
I don't know what I had. Perception. Oh, 12.
No, you would not have noticed.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go to your regular course and everything. So, during the classes, the Rogues and Rangers are told that there are apparently people who have been going missing in the capital,
Oh, snap.
and that is why the Ranger teacher is probably not good. He went to go investigate what's happening. It's been an ongoing thing for years, but nobody's been able to find out the real source, or else it hasn't been broadcasted to people in town or into the city. Whether it be they don't want to spread panic, or they aren't sure yet.
What kind of people?
Common people.
There's okay,
Yep.
so there's no, okay.
It's not high class, it's just anybody living in the capital. Every so often people are going missing, but it's a higher rate than normal. You're told he should be back soon, but it's 8 hours to the capital, and then 8 hours back, and he's going to be there for at least a day. During the cleric class, the teacher actually decides he'll talk about something semi-useful today.
What?
Yeah. He starts talking about how on this continent, basically the Norse deities, they don't call them that, but those deities are mostly worshipped. But on the others, it'll be different. But during each season, they do specify certain deities. So during spring, it's focused on Frey. He's basically the god of spring. Balder during summer, Sif during autumn, and Uller in the winter.
Frey was going to be my deity before I chose not to have one.
You know that guy from God of War? Oh, we let him play it!
All of the sorcerers are just kind of practicing during class. Like, you're
All 4
gently
of us.
sparring. Yeah.
Alright, 4.
Yeah, I think so. You're like gently sparring a little bit. He does have you all in the mat at once, going at the wall for a little bit, and then he'll have 2 of you go at each other, and he has potions to heal you guys. And it seems like there's plenty of potions.
Like,
They aren't worried about the money. There are a lot more than 3. You guards, you're all given a lot of components for a spell. And you're assigned to start going around your classroom and basically putting up soundproofing on the walls. So you're setting the components around the room so that they can basically do a big area of that spell and have it be permanent. So that the room is permanently soundproof.
This is your fault, by the way.
What? They've had problems with sound before.
But they haven't done
Before
this
me.
before.
They haven't soundproofed before. But, you know, they've got to every so often. So, after you guys all soundproof, you're all playing together. The jocks are being obnoxious at first. After a while, they kind of meld into actually playing properly and all that. Yeah. You guys then get to lunch. It's a really quick, normal day. Like, it's... Yeah.
normal day.
Lunch is basically the stereotypical, this is Italian food. Like, it's what people immediately think. It's There's Alfredo, there's meatballs, garlic bread,
Apples.
salami, stuff like that, of course. There's always apples. There's a plenty of apples
Would
in
you
that
like to grab
kitchen.
one?
I love
I'd
refrigerators.
love to.
Are you just gonna take an apple a day?
I don't care if they're in my pocket rotting there.
It's the doctor's away.
I don't remember how long it takes for an apple to actually rot.
An apple a day. keeps
I used
the
to know
arm up.
that for no reason.
That.
There's-
I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted.
You got history, that's just another day of being told about history. It's the
Yay, history.
training. Very quickly, we're going to go to day 8.
Yay.
Yet again.
Which day were we on?
This was day
Were you?
7.
So we
Okay.
just get there.
It was the first day of the week. There are
Okay.
6 days every week.
Okay.
Now it is day 8.
Oh boy.
Yet again, the Rangers and the Rogues are combined. But this time you're in the training area, in the training room, with the lights dimmed. So you can see. Everybody can see perfectly fine. But you're basically working on stealth the entire time.
Sneaky.
So a lot of the Rangers are having trouble. It's almost like she's playing a game of hide and seek. But she's not hunting for you guys. She's having like a few of the students find everybody else, and she's standing in the middle of the room watching, just kind of glaring every so often if somebody makes a noise or if certain students trip, because it happens. But that goblin classmate of yours that's in a 4th year is helping find people. So she's finding almost everybody pretty quickly. There are a few people who are harder to find. I love her.
I'm sorry.
So then,
I'm trying not to get
Clerics and Paladins talk about the policies of other kingdoms, so which deities are actually worshipped there. So in the one you're in, the Catholics are like the Norse. Aethelon is basically the Greek.
Okay. How do you spell the
Uh,
country?
No problem.
Oh.
yeah.
Greek,
And then the second is Roman,
What'd you get?
and then Egyptian.
ooh, they sound like fun.
Look like an Egyptian.
So he also talks about how there are the other schools. They try and keep them fairly quiet, but it is good for the students to know what the other schools are where they're from, stuff like that. So
What are you?
to actually go back
I
to
don't
the page.
know.
I'm Batman.
So I don't exactly remember what I wrote for all of these.
I'm Batman.
You are neither a
Every
bat
could be
continent
one
has
day.
their assigned one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are you, a man?
What
Or
page,
meat?
my land? I
I
wrote
don't know. Okay.
Is it after this? Maybe? I don't know. Somewhere I wrote it. If I can't find it, I'll just text it to you
It's
later.
not working.
There's 2 pages in
I did not
here.
think this through.
So,
Just put a small hole in the mat.
Oh,
the
perfect.
Sayakura has cactuses,
What? What did I miss?
and that's what their tree is.
Talking about other schools' gods, I think.
And what
Their
the
gods-
schools are.
Yeah, basically what plant the school is in. Aethelon is a mushroom. There is a 5th school that I don't actually have an assigned name for at the moment, but it's a lily pad and a lotus flower. And then Ohor is what's the plant's name? It's the giant sunflower. It's that one. It's my favorite.
Maybe the real sunflowers.
The 5th school, do they have a pantheon that they venerate? Hi, puppy.
Trying to think of which ones I already said and which one I have.
Greek, Roman, Egyptian, Norse.
Yes, Japanese. It fits with the whole lotus flower and
Yes,
all that.
it
It's-
does.
What up? What?
Your guards here. Instead of
She's talking to
focusing,
you now.
instead of focusing on music, he's taking a day that he's very reluctant about because
This is
everybody
worse.
in the class is very much about music, and you're all going for like poetry, that kind of stuff. And eventually, the Jacks start getting really snarky at each other,
This
and then at everybody else.
that didn't work.
Piper's being like obnoxiously sweet, so it seems like she's good at
This is a red file, it's a blue
almost giving
file. My
blessings.
plan
Like she's
is
good at
to
blessing
punch
people
you.
rather than at I'm gonna do damage with my words. She's not insulting. She's being like she doesn't know how. Yeah, well, you're meanie. Stuff like that.
Mimi butt.
Yeah, stuff like that.
You're a pookie head.
I'm not a bully
What'd I do? What'd I do?
That's a very loud sound.
I thought I knocked something over or something.
Your face kind of on the table and it was really loud.
I think it's just because of the table. I didn't
Yeah,
actually hit it that hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounded very
I
I thought you already just went, look at
I
that.
want to know how this pizza got cut.
That's beautiful.
A little bit. That's right.
It reminded me of burning calories during
Oh.
study hall.
We were asking how many calories you could burn if you just started hitting your head out.
Probably a lot.
How hard do you have to hit your head?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, so the sorcerers, you're basically talking about draconic bloodlines, wild magic, where the magic is coming from, and
I stole an artifact. Well, my brother stole an artifact.
being
should you really be
specific about it.
telling that?
No!
Right.
Then why are you...
That's not how you got your magic.
I know.
We went long enough without
I'm bad
discussing
at
It happens the
backstories.
same day.
Yeah, but I'm bad at
He
this.
just really wanted to discuss his backstory. That's
I just really want to talk about my brother's actually a criminal.
Wait a minute.
But no, he's a really good guy.
Okay, are you saying this or...
No!
I'm just pulling out in my head how anyone in your class would respond to that. They'd be very concerned. Like, you have one of the twins in your class. I'm immediately getting, like, Draco. I'm gonna speak to my father about this.
Not for long. I have a high intimidation. You think I'm joking?
You know what else?
It's 2! It's +2!
That's higher than someone. I don't remember who.
I think it was mine or something. No, my
Same as mine, the giant lion.
I don't have the number written here,
I'm as
but
intimidating as a lion person.
Why do I
one of the twins has a +4, and
Nice.
it's the one in your class.
I've seen worse.
So,
You guys get to lunch, and it's been a few days, but the 3 tables are still pushed together. So the
Mission accomplished.
twins kind of sat at the end and let the barbarian, I guess, group sit closer, but Aaron and Egg are still sitting right between the
Egg?
groups.
you know I'm gonna ask. Can I get another apple?
What's back there?
My goodness.
The end of it, there's gonna be like some big confrontation that can only be avoided.
Roll all
Someone has
The
100
final boss
apples.
is a doctor.
Oh my!
So then they
An apple a day.
Sorry, I can do this for 100 days. I'm sorry. Okay.
You then get to your beast class after a fairly normal lunch. The twins tried to get in the conversation a little bit, but they didn't seem extremely happy about it. It was more like they felt like they had to. Like, oh, these are our classmates.
Pathetic.
We
I would try to
should-
include them in as much as possible.
Sure you would.
They will remember this.
Who are you?
So then you have your beast class. So it's still just all the first years. And they start talking about wolves today because there is a chance that there will be some there in the goblin camp. Which you're then told at the same time that you will be going to the
Wait.
goblin camp tomorrow.
You said wolves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there
Yeah.
could be wolves in the forest.
Puppies.
There could could be.
Yeah, let's see, it's a reference.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay.
That's right. You will be on the day 10, which is, you're on day 8 at the moment. So,
The gold magic could really make the fight against goblins unfortunate.
it could.
Especially casting Fireball on myself.
Do we know how many of the students are going with us to the Goblin Place? Is
It
just
will
the first
be,
years?
yeah, it'll be just the first years and then 2 of the teachers.
This will end well.
One of which is the ranger teacher who was telling you about the wolves. He seems like he's been one of
Oh,
the
he's
main
back.
people.
Good.
Just remember we're all level 1.
We are!
I hope you remember.
Yeah,
And my first
he came back
fight, I
like right
died.
before the class, but he's very tired.
I didn't.
So he's
Wait, yeah, you did. That's
he's
very
very
Yeah, you did.
talking.
You took the longest to them. Anyways.
The ranger teacher is back, but it's just for this class, and then he's immediately going back to the capital. So he's extremely tired. He didn't want to miss this as one of the responsibilities.
I'm telling you, this
Quality content.
It's
from
ridiculous.
Lowe's.
There's a reason Little Caesars is cheap.
Yes, please. Thank you. I don't ever get napkins because I think they're wrong.
I do too. James brought me one though.
Thank you, James. Okay.
Yeah, so he's back for just this class. He seems very sluggish and tired, but he's talking about the wolves, talking about how the goblins seem to have basically kept them as almost pets to use while hunting. Some other races do that. The town have a few that are trained, but they're not trained for combat yet. They're still very young.
Puppies?
Yes.
Oh,
He's just kind of talking about that, going through it. He does say that if you go to the stables on day 12, then on your next free day, then you could go see them. The stables are basically the post office. It's the same place. So you can see puppies.
How did we miss puppies?
Puffer dogs? They keep them in a little back alcove because some people are like, oh, it's a wolf.
Understandable. Understandable.
Right. Then you have your training together. It's fairly normal.
Mm-hmm.
Day 9, another regular day. The ranger teacher isn't back yet.
What?
He went back to the capital as soon as that class was over. And then, so you guys are combined again. This time you're training on throwing daggers and on the rangers shooting. So she's kind of just trying to fill the role of both teachers, getting something in for both in the days that he's gone. So you guys are.
That's not Lucas, it's upstairs.
Oh, that's my parents. Okay. So you are told that 2 very young children were taken from the town. They were probably 5 and 6. They were taken by the goblins.
Which town? I wasn't thinking.
Your town.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, they're from Mortenheim.
Mortenheim.
Yeah.
Who has vital information?
Would either of them recognize him?
Oh no.
Because both of these guys live there, right? Well,
Definitely would. I don't know if you
I would
quite
recognize the children.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you lived in the town. You've been there all of your life. So,
That don't mean I know people.
so they're from the place that you guys went for your
Okay.
3 days.
Right. If you weren't there that much, you can just roll for it. I don't know. I'm
You
just
If
tossing
you want to
things
see if
out
you
there.
recognize
Where's my
them.
rolling?
Yeah, intelligence.
I mean, if they're
It's
really...
either gonna be that or history. Okay. Yeah, you know both of them. They do.
With modifiers, 20.
They were your best friends.
They don't say names, but this is for future when you get there. Like when you're at the goblin camp and you see them, you will recognize them. You probably would. You wouldn't be like, oh, I know them really well, but they're like 5 or 6.
Those are children.
You're.
Wow. They're not goblins.
You're total. They're both girls. One is human. One is an
I
elf.
know them like the back of my hand.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Are you gonna say, oh, that's new?
So he does it.
What?
Or
Oh, that's
this is like an announcement in your head that you're all told about the kids. It was as soon as the school found out, they told all the students, and then they made sure to tell all the first years when you go to the goblin camp tomorrow. That is one of the main priorities
okay.
because
It's important for the plot of 3 houses.
What? It is? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Tree houses.
Did I steal another thing from 3 houses?
Actually,
that
not
I
that.
haven't
Not
played?
that.
Okay, are you still talking about sending the students to take care of the
Yeah.
problem?
Okay, quick question. How are we doing this? How are we doing the, taking the...
Invade the camp.
Yeah, but how are we attacking the camp? Are we doing it sneaky, or are we just walking right up to them
I'm
and
walking
go...
up and going, hi guys.
He's also
That's what a chump would do.
That's what you do in Ghost of Tsushima, apparently.
We're gonna split the party.
Just, ooh, that's a
You
great
guys
idea.
will be informed tomorrow, like before you go.
Oh, wait.
You'll have a 3-hour cart ride. You have 2 hours because they go to the town and then they go up to the goblin.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe I'll be able to pick
No, I
up our
heard my
stuff.
job do that.
That doesn't give you guys points. But
Pick up all our bracelets.
if they're ready,
I don't know why they wouldn't be. It wasn't a hard,
To make you ask questions.
there are 5 of them.
it wasn't a hard job.
Might not want to wear gold in this. Oh, gold.
No, the,
Looks at your arm.
Well, it's not full gold.
you might not want to wear gold.
No, mine's the
It
things
says yellow.
the things I made, I got commissioned were gold plated.
Gold.
Yeah, so
Besides, I'll hide it.
again, it's a very normal day. There's not really anything great about the classes at all.
Like this why you dancing. Sorry, continue.
And then it was
So-
Thursday.
Because of the song.
Yeah.
Yes. Basically,
No.
it's day 10. Which
Oh, no.
is basically Thursday.
Let's go.
So
Boring.
I know this.
you have your regular classes, and
Uh-huh.
it's your teachers actually all are having you work on combat with melee weapons instead of they're trying to get people away from range just in case, and make sure people have some kind of practice.
I can bonk people on the head.
Me
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So you go through your regular classes, you go through lunch, and they have you. And as soon as lunch is over, you're all told to go. All the first years are told to go down
Time
all the way to the bottom floor.
Continue.
Drop it. To yeah, you just told to go to the bottom floor and go get in the parts that are in the bottom layer of the tree.
I'll buy.
So that's like at 2 p.m. By the time everybody's actually armored up, you have a very long lunch. Like they give you 12:40 to 2 p.m.
Our day's gonna be really long. We're gonna be out late.
So you're all
Require
sent
additional sustenance.
down. It's like 2:30 once everybody's actually armored up and in the carts. And then you have a 2-hour cart ride
I won't fall.
that that you're told or you're told you can
Watch out, there's a
strategize.
tree.
So you guys may now like try and strategize. He does tell you that the 3 groups of the class will be split, but a teacher will be going with 2 of the groups, but not with the barbarian group because they won in the whole group fight. They have somebody who can heal and all that. So however you guys want to proceed.
So,
Proceed from where?
Just he's how do you want to strategize before you get?
who are we going? We're splitting up?
It's you 4 and then the ranger teacher.
Okay.
His name is Mr. Hicks.
Okay.
He is the drow.
This is what we know.
Yes. So he explains that you guys will be coming in on this side, and then the barbarian group will come in here. The fancy ones will come in from the side of the shower. So you guys will come in from here. You know this is one of the main buildings.
Okay.
As you know, I am not stealthy, so if you're planning on going in stealthily, I should probably go in last. But if we're not going in stealthily, I should probably go in first. So,
He also does tell you that he is there mostly to make sure that nobody
wonderful.
actually gets hurt. Like,
This is
if you get hit by an arrow, you got hit by an arrow, that's a normal thing. But he's not gonna let you die.
What?
So we're
I
not.
have 5 hit points I can heal.
I have 5 hit points.
That's it.
Wait, that you can heal? Okay.
5 hit points.
I was scared. I thought you were saying I have a total of 5.
No, I have 12. That's a very good
I was like, this guy's our tank.
That I can heal.
Okay,
That's
I
not
don't
a
expect to zoom through those days as fast as I did, and I can't. Oh well. Yeah. So, if you guys like to strategize at all, think, oh, I'm gonna go in this building.
I can't speak goblin. would like to.
Anyone speak Goblin?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to run in and smash them.
I can speak Sylvan.
Well,
Wait.
I don't believe that's going to help us.
if you do at least use cover, try not to get shot by every arrow at once. You know, try and...
He's down there.
I will
So-
say, there are barely any trees outside of the goblin camp. It's in grasslands.
Okay, so stealth really isn't...
No,
You
no.
can't get up to
By the time you get there, it's about 5 p.m., but it's spring, so it's still bright out.
Do you have the light spell?
Light? No, I have dancing lights.
Honestly, it'll only affect me, right? You guys all have dark vision.
No. Well, yeah.
Well, it's still bright out. It's only 5 p.m. Every round is only 6
I want you to make
seconds.
me a beacon that everyone can
You
see.
can combine all 4
Yeah.
of the dancing lights.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just make me light. And I will be.
This is reminding me of the other campaign.
Maybe we could,
But the
And then you
lights
guys can go in where you want to.
if we attack after one of the other guys, that'll draw their attention and we can get in and try and find the kids.
Oh yeah, the barbarians are going to be our distraction.
Plus, we won't have to fight as many of them.
They've already been filled in. They're coming in here. You guys are coming in here. And then
Did they get to choose where they were?
the teachers kind of planned it based on where it looks like it's going to be most crowded. And Mr. Hicks he wanted to be with whoever came to listen to this.
Okay.
And this was kind of the best.
Let's take a guess. We're going to the airport.
That was what he was doing. He really wants you guys to go. Because he wants to be there and find out what the cause is of
That's probably where the kids are, right? In the center.
Unless the kids are in the animal pen.
You don't want to split up because
Where's the animal pen?
And the lights can only go up to 20 feet from each other. Anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's watch
That's when
right?
they're separate.
Huh?
There's watchtowers. Yeah, the squares on the map are watchtowers.
So there's no watchtowers near.
Nope.
So this really is a stealth mission, and I have disadvantage. This is gonna be great.
well, even if it's a stealth mission, most of them will be preoccupied by the screaming barbarians and the
Oh, yeah.
magic people shooting.
Oh, 100%.
And jump breaking things.
Oh, crap! I forgot about that one problem. I mean, hopeful. I don't know.
When you hit things with your hammer, does it like reverberate sound?
I don't know, does it?
The light was
It probably would.
We got a hollow metal hammerhead that has a hole in it so that it can echo sound out better for
The answer is yes.
Unless we lose stealth, would you mind fighting with something else for us? Until we lose stealthiness? Because let's be honest, it's not if, it's
isn't
when.
exactly what the other one looks like.
All I have is a
Oh snap.
Whoa, I saw this. You know I never saw this.
Hello.
We didn't.
Who are you?
Right here.
I thought we were coming from it.
No, because it was at a different angle.
Oh,
Because you
okay.
can watch this.
That's the bonfire?
That is a-
huge.
Well,
That's the
I mean-
bonfire.
Large.
Ooh,
It's because of
panic.
the folds in the page.
Panic.
It's okay. There's not really anything important under the surface.
Ah, paper cut.
Oh, that's
How dare you?
what? Okay.
It wasn't a real one. I
Are
was just
you
feeling
blaming
Oh.
him or
Okay.
her?
I get it.
She's blaming Shane for getting slightly
Or
hurt.
maybe she was talking to the paper.
All your fault. No, I'm talking to
Now she's gonna have to slap you.
Obviously, I'm the
Yeah.
Are you winning?
Are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
set
dancing
everything
lights
where they
is
go.
concentration. I'm doing a concentration.
You don't have to concentrate on your own stream, just so that
Sorry.
they all see me first.
That was the greatest time to walk past that.
I really hope they speak common.
Oh.
And if they don't, I'm just gonna war. So.
I'm just setting the ones that are already outside.
Please, come here, war, please.
That's not the one out. Neither is that. Neither is that.
Roar.
That one is. A few of these are slightly different. That's why I'm being picky about them. Else I would. Okay.
You wanted to be out there.
Yeah.
I like he's gonna be the first to die, but I like his enthusiasm.
I'm just gonna leave these in a little bag because
That is
I'm
easy.
lazy. It is.
What are those
Bonfire.
things?
Just
Circles?
don't trip next
All of
to
the
it.
small circles, and then
Take
This
a guess,
and
it's
this.
huts.
yeah, they're all huts.
So break them.
They're
Or-
How big are they?
Or maybe
Like, these
check
aren't to scale,
inside
right?
first.
They're like 10 by 10.
Question.
They're not big.
Why is
I
art?
need to line them.
Arc,
There we
arc,
go.
Why is art
yeah.
going to the center if we have a bunch
Oh, yeah,
of huts
shut
in
up.
between?
They,
Because there's no watchtowers.
yeah, there aren't watchtowers over here. And
It's
I'm,
only there.
that one seems like it's facing towards the.
Mario!
Yeah, but
No
let's
one's
see
even going up the stairs!
They've been monitoring this for a while.
Lucas did.
He went up the stairs before, but when Ori was breaking then, he wasn't. Wasn't even coming down the stairs.
Yeah, I don't know those words.
Do we know if anyone's in the huts?
You do not.
I'd be impressed if you could
That's,
see
that's
the
why
rest
there's
of
still
you.
aggressive on it. I'm just gonna
So-
put this way.
Check inside the hut,
Just,
and
Yeah,
then
you'll want-
smash it.
well, I
Do
mean,
you want to just walk right next to me? That way you don't have to try to be sneaky.
Sure.
Perfect.
uh,
And then you guys can sneak in.
being sneaky as in,
We are not being sneaky.
well, by
I
sneaky,
can't
I
be-
mean we're trying to attract
These
the
are walls.
least amount of attention to us.
Yeah.
So
That's
So
you can hide behind the wall.
yeah,
and
the
then come
black
in
line
while we're over here.
It's just a huge wall that's about 10, 15 feet tall.
well, by
And
actually,
then these, all the
Yeah,
watchtowers
you
are
want
like
most
20
feet
feet
to
tall,
go.
and they have like a net ladder basically.
Also, if I can, I'm gonna try destroying watchtowers.
how sturdy are those watchtowers?
So we're going to.
They're made by goblins. They're not that great.
Wow.
So you're saying if I,
Split into parties.
so you're saying if I throw an orb of fire at it?
Actually,
You guys want to go ahead and roll
Well-
initiative?
okay, just
Sure.
don't smash the don't smash those. The kids could be in them.
Let's put.
Well, we're checking inside
17 plus. I
You
got
want to talk about it?
No.
You're not the only one who rolled in that one.
I got 20 total.
19.
Haha.
10!
One total.
I am speed.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Got a total of 30. Not
can't
30.
believe-
20.
You cast dancing lights around me
Wait a minute.
before we
I
got
forgot.
correct?
There's stuff to add.
Okay.
So I
you
just
add
blow it.
something to it, I forgot.
Yeah, at the top there's 3 and right beside it.
Oh, plus 2. I got 12 total.
Ah!
I'm putting you on 11 because 3 people got 12.
Or just clip
Because you're
that.
slow.
That's not gonna work. They're gonna break. What did you get?
I got 20. Not natural.
That's not you. Wait. Okay. What did you get?
19.
I'm gonna check inside the huts first and then smash them.
As long as you don't
Wait. Where
Yeah.
did
Although Shunk may not be
She's
smart
right
enough to
here.
figure
2 of
out
them broke.
that there could
Okay.
be children inside.
It sounds like
Just-
But just for the
no,
sake
it was-
of...
Well, if no one's in the huts,
I know.
there's no reason to smash
I
them,
know what
right?
initiative these 2 got though.
So you
There's
need.
always a reason to smash huts.
Yeah, but
Oh
what's
no, hold on.
These things break.
what's
so
something
easily.
Trump likes?
It was $1 for 50 of them. So.
Apples.
Probably
No,
the
that's
mace.
me. What's something that Trump likes?
Probably the mace.
Who wouldn't like apples? I mean,
What
no.
if there's a really cool weapon in there?
What if there's another
Why we're
copy of
checking
your mace?
inside first.
Exactly. That's why we
A
need
copy
to
of her
check
mace?
inside.
How do you think somebody got a
And
copy of
then
her?
smash.
Oh, she
Just
doesn't have a
I'm
mace.
giving Trump a
She
reason.
has a battle axe. Or a battle.
Or what if
Warhammer.
it's an even cooler battle axe?
Warhammer.
I'm using
I
that.
hurt myself.
A spin
You
down.
What
think
if
you're
it
gonna
is a
find a
battle
cooler
axe, though?
Warhammer?
What if it's a
You could.
battle axe guitar?
My Warhammer.
What if it's
I-
That
enchanted?
is so much cooler than a warhammer.
I used to actually draw things.
What
like
if
that.
it's enchanted so when you hit someone it makes a bonk noise?
No, not like a, but just a wonk. No, just
I mean, hers does that. It's hollow.
Yeah, but it's
Alright.
more
The
defined.
goblins got initiative 18, but their pin is broken. These are goblins. You don't know what these are.
Wow,
It's
those
fights.
are really cute goblins. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I can't believe the goblins changed
I have a
those.
designation for.
Man, those goblins gained some
Here, I
weight
can do
Since
this.
when those goblins become shapeshifters?
because.
They are mimics.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. He's a cube. So I've already got the others are all like planned out what is happening during.
But can you prove it in this fun minigame?
Not throwing it in the minigame.
Okay.
So,
And the
how
hut's
do you
like,
guys want to come in? Who wants to come in first?
Well, I was going to, but I got a 1, so probably.
we could
not.
wait
So, alright.
we could wait a turn and let the
Yeah,
others
You
run
hold your
first.
movement? You hold your movement? It's your movement. No,
Okay.
it's just your action. Alright, so.
But we
Owen-
can just delay our entire
Right.
turn by 1 round.
Yeah. So you guys want to do that? Wait till the.
Sure.
Alright, so
Yes, the negotiator.
so all three of you are delaying.
Well,
and then
to
do
be
you wanna go
fair,
since
we
you-
just waited like what, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Just standing.
So you immediately start hearing the screaming
Oh.
of your classmates on the north side over here, just
You see,
charging in.
you see 4 barbarians
You can't see
simultaneously
them,
jump.
but boy oh boy can you hear them. You recognize Jared's voice immediately.
They jumped over 15
He
feet
screams
into
a lot.
the air.
Oh my god.
You guys can't see what's actually going on with them yet.
That's fine.
So you very quietly they come in, but you don't hear exactly which ones are where. I know I have a number written under each of these, but I don't remember what number is on under any of them. Okay, this one immediately dead. Because round 1.
Exploded.
Kablooey.
Got it.
And that one. Yes. Yes, it is Doran's.
35.
What is
there?
that? Oh,
It's probably one of mine, I don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to open this door.
Konnichiwa.
what did they made of this one?
Is there anything inside?
It's kind of wood, it's kind of like bark. Like
Oh,
it's,
so if
it's really light, there's nothing inside.
And then back into the room.
yeah, then you can't get
With my
shot.
shield.
Alright.
Until Shump breaks down.
And then
No, there's
I'm
no
doing that so you can come into the back.
Oh, okay.
and then it gets up to Owen's turn.
Wait, so I can break through the back of the thing.
And
Okay.
be behind you.
Okay, I have 30 speed, so I can move how
Oh,
many
did I
spaces?
see
You can
anything in
move
this
6.
watchtower? What I
Yes,
can see?
there is one at the top of that
I can
watchtower.
move 6. Okay.
But he doesn't seem to notice.
Yeah,
He will when
there's a bit
he's-
of a distraction over
Yeah.
How far
he's
away
still-
can
He
you
will
see
when
from?
I break the hut.
1, 2.
You guys can see pretty well. It's still bright out.
So how far away could you see he's in there from?
Probably you might be able to see it like once you get inside.
You guys
They're
can see
short.
them.
Can we move diagonal or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
If I throw a
one,
firework
two.
at it, will it catch on
3.
fire?
I'm going to move to this one.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3.
So there is
Found
one.
someone.
Oh no.
Now.
Is it a child?
Directly inside his house.
That's
Don't-
not a child. Oh,
That
maybe
is
we
goblin.
said goblin.
If you would like, you can attack it.
I mean, I don't think it's not true.
He's gonna attack you.
I guess
It's a
I
goblin.
shall. Oh no.
You just walked into his home. Yes.
Just yell
So funny.
just yell and shank him.
Yell and shank. Well, okay, I guess there's no reason not to. I rolled a 2, so
Ooh.
that's gonna miss. And now for my. Let's see, that one is a. We don't talk about it. It was a 3.
You have a dice
I
roll.
did buy 2.
You do have a dice roll.
Start walking, go, and this completely.
I'm surprised.
You
you.
hit
It's
the
okay.
roof.
That'd be pretty scary.
And then I just stand there.
I'd be pretty spooked.
Figure it.
What's up?
It's his turn.
Oh, that's not good. Well, for the chance, how are you gonna shoot me? I thought he had. I thought he had a Nerf gun.
It sounded like it.
So my dice are over here.
If I watch at it, he might miss. I can't guarantee it. He missed.
Oh,
Yeah. He rolled a 4, so 8 to hit.
He missed.
So he tried to slash at you with his scimitar and
I'm assuming that,
whiffed.
I'm assuming it'd be hard to shoot past through that door.
Very. He has a really big cape. I don't even know that it would be 3/4 covered. These doorways aren't big. They might be 5 feet tall.
it's cool.
So Dora,
She's
you're
gonna
like
have to break
kinda
through the wall with
crouched
just
a little
an
bit.
inch.
Oh, don't worry. We'll say the thing before that happens.
So then, I cannot see you guys. Who is right here? I don't remember who got Abby.
Am I going next?
Yeah.
Kurt
So-
1, 2,
slept
3,
his
4,
sun in
5,
the
6,
moon.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh, yeah, you have
13, 14, 15,
I forgot you had
16,
19.
19.
Hey, then it's Elizabeth actually.
Oh,
Because Elizabeth had 19. I just can't see colors. Can't see colors. Okay. There. Now I can see colors.
Is me. Yay.
I was just gonna like break through the hut if I knew that there was a goblin in there.
Well, you saw me go.
Well, you saw
Yeah.
him swing.
And
And
so I
probably
would-
another
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
but
would
you
run
don't. You don't know.
and
Let's just.
just swing inside.
She doesn't know that I
Hit
missed.
it.
Alright,
We're
what's
fine.
Elizabeth doing?
That is what Elizabeth does.
I can hit him from here, right?
Hadouken!
Yeah. What do you use?
Chromatic orb.
What's the range on that? I want to make sure.
90.
Yeah.
Toss.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Fire. Oh. 8.
You hit the hut behind it.
Pretty diamond.
We're just
But I
missing
did
off.
throw an orb, and it was pretty intimidating.
You did throw an orb. It probably hit the side of the top.
There, hide behind the hut.
Like there's a very short roof over the top of the watchtower, so it probably hit that. If you'd like, you can roll damage.
Oh,
It probably, if anything, it's just gonna knock some shingles off. But
3d8.
that depends on.
That's
Yeah,
d8.
that's a D8.
7. 8.
What?
Total 16.
Yeah. Okay. So there's just a giant hole blasted in the top of the watchtower
How
right
much damage does that deal?
3d8.
now. That is one of your spells, so don't forget.
I'm dealing like 6 damage!
Spellcasters.
It uses
Yeah.
a spell slot though.
Spellcasters.
Sneak
Yeah,
attack through. This
yeah.
is why you need sneak attack.
Yeah, I guess.
Honestly, you probably would have.
Is it my turn?
I still will miss.
It is your
Oh, I
turn.
still miss.
Okay. Shump is going to.
Shumba's going to
Oh no, I
Move
missed.
like right over here and just obliterate the hut.
Johnny!
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and move your
Dude,
thingy and
everyone's
then.
gonna know we're here.
Right here?
Yeah.
I'm
And
pretty
then
sure
go
they
ahead and
already
roll.
do
Make
with
an
the
attack.
before we even move.
That's a
Wait,
D20.
what?
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they
The
know
barbarian.
we're
Oh,
here.
wait.
Not. Well, we're
No,
fine.
it is just the
15.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. So go
Wait,
ahead.
that was the total.
I mean, you definitely hit the wall.
Okay,
You
well-
have to roll damage.
Yeah, but
That's-
how much total is important?
I don't know. What's gonna actually break the rule?
Its armor class is 15.
Is it?
Johnny.
It's a wall.
A wall?
Huh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you rolled a 15
And
plus.
then
I
I'll
rolled
probably
plus whatever
say-
What do I add to it?
It should be right by your weapon.
Right, wait a minute. Oh, plus 6.
Probably. Or do you want to do this?
It's
Okay.
your problem. It's not
So there's one in the middle of
Why
it.
couldn't you swung at someone?
Probably something like that.
How much did she deal?
I was just aiming at the goblin.
No, that
and
was supposed
side
to
the
try and hit it.
So, oh wait. A D8.
Yeah, so you gotta roll a d8, and then you add whatever part assigned it, which is your strength.
So a 4 plus 4.
So that is 8.
Yeah.
So there's a big dent in the wall. It didn't quite break through, but there's definitely a dent. It did some
Dude,
damage.
this goblin is freaking.
Oh, when you see this goblin, he goes, "Ah! Ah!" and he's just staring at this
You
wall.
broke into his horn, tried to kill him, then a dent appears in the wall.
There's a sizable dent. Like, your warhammer's huge. It left a mark.
It's like, I want to wake up from this
No,
nightmare.
no, it's just a crack. Then here's Johnny.
So, one just come
Ooh, he's bigger.
That dog's
It's
really.
just because I ran out of ammo. I have designated things.
He's really trying to be threatening. He's trying his best.
Bark.
All of you have gone, so now I get to take out.
Prove it.
In general, dogs aren't threatening if their size would be soccer ball.
Well, I can't believe you're taking people out. You're like an assassin or something.
Certain goblins
What?
die.
Yeah.
Because, hey,
Yeah, but
it's
he's
round 2.
not as tall as. Someone like that big.
What?
Someone like that.
Oh, I know why I got this out.
But can you...
What I'm saying
Hey,
is.
Abby.
Taller and wider.
Abby, you want to use a dice tray?
Yes, please. It would be
I can't
fine.
click it because of my nails.
Meow.
It's a kitty!
Key cat.
That's why I got that out.
Is this a giraffe?
Yes.
I told you I had 2 dice trays in there. And I have my,
Okay.
my box. It's beautiful and wooden. I know this.
And key cat.
Whoosh.
Great.
Whoosh.
Is that a piranha plant?
We're on a plan.
Alright, so then your door.
Key cat.
You are Doran.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Mr. Hicks is just kind of standing at the entrance. Like, he's right inside watching.
He sees
Thanks a lot, Mr.
He sees
Hicks.
all of us miss and Trump just hit over.
Yeah, he's
I'm
definitely shaking his head at you.
I'm gonna push past this guy
Alright.
so that they're not flanking me. Use my bonus action to roar.
Oh!
Everybody within 10 feet needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
So both of them.
What's a wisdom?
So,
No, no.
Aren't you a... Oh wait, sorcerers are charisma, right?
okay, This is for the bigger one, the black.
Uh-huh. Those are some high rolls.
No!
They're actually. It's wisdom.
Yeah.
15 for the big one and 11 for the
Wait,
Oh, the 11 fails.
you just roared?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that
He's
loud?
scared of me.
it's loud.
I'm trying, yeah. I'm not trying to be
So you
sneaky.
run into the center of
Is
it.
he standing here or
Meow.
On this side, he's.
Why did I went
I'm gonna
to
attack.
fix the mustache? This is bugging me inside
Bonk,
my car.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Oh,
because
no.
you need to shave, James.
I don't fight.
That's true.
That wouldn't explain why I went like this.
11.
That does not hit.
Beautiful. That's all.
Alright.
Hey, it's you.
I don't
me.
fight.
We're now at the.
Yeah.
I don't fight.
So, Owen.
I'm gonna try and
Not
slap
good.
that guy again.
You
I
slap
saw
him?
it.
Okay,
It's 20.
Yeah, that hits. So
He's not
Okay,
even, he's not even swinging with the weapon, he's just slapping him.
So why you roll damage?
D6 plus 3, so that's D6
So you double
is-
what's on the die,
that's
and then
it.
you add the 3.
That's a 9.
Alright, yeah, like goblins.
I'm just gonna.
Oh,
That was
no.
effective.
Yeah, very.
Oh, no.
What did you do to that poor goblin?
That was.
I knocked it down!
You knocked the goblin down.
I don't actually know how many things fell, but you know.
He's dead.
Everything.
Oh no! I don't know how many things were in it. That's fine. Let's see.
Is that the melee?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a melee.
Okay, Elizabeth came off of here.
I'm just gonna.
But that's
Bonk
fine,
him
because
on
I
the-
forget what Elizabeth has
I'm
anyway.
just gonna bonk him on the head with my with the hilt. Knock him
It was a
out.
19.
Yeah.
I remember that much. Okay, there's 2 more minis on the floor. Oh, that's fine. I broke this thing. How dare you? Just
How
remind
did you
me
do
that
this?
you have it. Actually, it is your turn, unless someone would like to move.
Owen.
What?
Drew, do you want to move?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am very distracted. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Who is it? It's...
I'm gonna move
Fixed it.
Oh.
1, 2, so I'm up against the wall out
So
of
you can focus.
They're like
range.
tiny. That's the. I'm not too worried about them because I have them written down.
What was that? Was that bad? Can I know?
No.
You can move it.
I'm thinking what to do.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna write them here because I have everybody else here.
No. You just hit the wall again. Just
Yeah, I'm hitting that wall again so I can break the thing.
Breaks the wall. See, the goblin's already dead.
Oh.
Well, I just bonked him on the head. He's not dead, probably.
He's
but-
not dead. I
He
just
will be
crushed
soon.
his skull in.
I mean, the wall falling on him is gonna do it.
No need for it.
I went ahead and wrote them down because I had a little sticky note ready.
Just saw him hit something, leave. I'm gonna hit the wall again.
I'm fighting the air.
Well, I wanted to destroy stuff anyway.
Well, I only got
If
him
you go there,
because he was looking at the wall that was almost broken down.
I had all of the NPCs on here so that I could put them on that.
I
But I think I need to get
something again or going to do something else?
Huh?
Probably should do something else, huh?
I mean, you don't want to use all of your spell slots
Oh yeah, but I
immediately,
have a
but
different spell.
Do you have any cantrips you can use again?
Yeah.
Circles.
I'm thinking of actually shooting at Tim.
At me? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you, because you're in the way.
I think that's pretty. I don't know. Why not?
Point blank.
You might hurt me.
I want to hit him with advantage.
Wait. Well, I wouldn't expect it, so it's probably.
You know, you could have used your advantage on that one.
I could have, but I expected to hit with
Yeah.
+4 and
Right.
chance to hit.
What are you gonna do? You gonna try and attack anything, or you
Probably.
can attack with? I don't know that you'd be able to see him from where you are. On top
Oh
of the
yeah, because
tower.
I'm behind the.
You'd have to look over to the side and just go.
Yeah.
That's
The
not.
question is, should I even focus on him or not?
That is up to you. What number do I have?
I don't know.
What? I'm looking at the reflection, not you.
3. I can see him from here, right?
Yeah? Is the puppy in there? Yes.
Yeah, should be able to hit him. Yeah, 60 feet.
Can you get
I'm gonna
puppy?
use the Ray of Frost on him then. 19.
That definitely hits. Go and roll damage.
Hadouken!
8.
Huh?
I don't think I do good.
You want for this one?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's blue.
Nice. I'm going in that building next.
Okay, so how far was that? That's right next
Thank you for
to
clearing the path for me.
So because he failed, is he frightened of you?
Yes,
Okay.
he is right. Until the end of my next turn.
Just get step
My
back.
next turn.
Just
Alrighty.
You're trying to intimidate him. Maybe we can get him to put down a weapon if you will. Oh, I'm not here. You didn't
He
hear.
has his turn before. The goblin has its turn before.
Actually, that would probably.
Yeah.
Would that be an
Go ahead.
action? That'd be an action.
Yeah, I'm sick of them. Which way is this hut opened?
Over here.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
this
step back one
goblin,
more.
after you roar, he's just immediately running. He's kind of like facing back, and then he gets
There you go.
Oh wow, his
Right
back.
here.
That is a back that he has.
Yeah.
Would be a shame.
I mean,
If
if
so.
you had a 7-foot lion, so something that's about twice the height of you, roar right beside you, you're probably gonna run from it.
And if you had a girl who has the same intimidation as said lion.
Dude, she's really intimidating.
Yeah.
Super.
Menacing.
Okay.
So he's just kind of.
Just gotta do the. You
Moment.
just.
Is
Yeah.
it my turn yet?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit the building again.
Okay.
Part of
go
the
ahead and
building
take an attack roll.
hits me.
No, let's go with the hammer. Right.
Oops.
It's a little watchtower.
Breaks it, falls onto the kids.
16.
Good job, you killed the
You
building.
hit the building.
Yeah, you definitely hit the building.
Wait, did she kill the?
16 plus
Good job.
6.
You hit the building.
Yeah.
Yes, I hit the building.
You hit it when you rolled
That's
15.
22. So you're gonna roll damage.
I have a thing right there. What am I doing?
I don't know. It's not right in front of you.
Yeah.
That's an issue. So then, whatever.
7 plus 4.
Yes. Alright, so
11.
this building, that wall is obliterated inside. It just splinters in, and you kind of step through it. There's nothing in there. There's like a little sheet.
Except a goblin
Yeah,
body.
there's a dead goblin body that landed with its head basically on a little sheet that's folded on the side of the wall, or like right on the floor.
Wait, what happened?
Like a bed. She
Okay.
split through that wall.
Yeah, I did.
Took 2 hits. And there's a dead goblin body in there.
So you can move now?
You killed it!
So you can move now?
Okay, so
I mean, did you not?
how far is this?
Doing
Each square is
Doing
like 5 feet,
bonk.
right? Yeah. So
Well, I mean, a wall fell on him. I think he's dead anyway.
Keep in mind, the door is right here where the goblin is.
I'm not gonna try and hit the goblin. I'm trying to hit the building
Well, I hit that one instead of this one.
because I don't know what's in that one.
Exactly. That's the fun part. The guessing game.
Can you go this way? And this one?
Well, I want to get over there so I can break that too. So then I don't think I can't do another action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So that's
So
the end of my turn.
you
Well,
move,
Oh, that's
right? You can move after doing an action.
I wanted to like run over there and then.
Do it.
Then run over there and smash it.
You can't smash it.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
run
run
over
over
there.
there, but you can't smash
You can
it.
try to
Alright,
smash
fine.
it. You can stare at it
You
intently.
got 5 squares. What's that?
Okay. That's good.
You have no intent of killing. You're just gonna break their homes.
I mean, I do have an
Do you
intent
have
of
any
killing,
cantrips?
but I don't think I do. I? Where do I
Here,
find
they've
it?
landed a hit.
I think they're written under your features and traits because I was being lazy, but I don't
It's just multiple.
I don't.
Did we
I
write
am
them
bardic.
down?
I am bardic inspiration and bonus action.
Well,
Beautiful.
why not use bardic inspiration on the boss?
It might be on the.
Or-
the phone's not actually dead. It should be on the Google Doc, but I thought I wrote them on there. They might be under your actual actions.
Under.
Like with your weapon, it would probably be under there.
Okay. Oh, I have 2.
There you go. You have 2 cantrips.
What are cantrips again?
Cantrips you can cast as many times as you want without sleeping. You can cast 1 per turn. Like
Oh,
one's,
okay.
one's a bonus action, one's an action.
Okay.
Where are they?
But I don't know which they are.
I don't know either.
What did I write the
Where they
names?
Have the spells?
Dancing like the big- wait, Vicious Mockery is an action, and you yell an insult at somebody and it does
Yeah.
damage to them.
Yeah.
Nice hair, dork.
Basically.
You're a poopy head.
And then Dancing Lights is what he has.
Yeah.
She
She has a card.
Yeah.
They have.
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights.
It's not really useful in combat.
They're cool.
It's lights that dance.
Well, it helps if one of your party members can't see the
It's
dark.
blind.
Who are
When
you?
one of your party members is a glowing beacon and roars very loudly at a tiny
Oh
goblin.
yeah, it's glowing.
Yeah.
Rushing, glowing, roars in the middle, and okay.
A demi-cat.
It's still her turn, right?
She did her movement. She already did her action.
I mean,
So is the other goblin.
It would be Doran.
goodness gracious, Oreo.
Yep, it was your turn.
Bark.
Woof woof.
Right.
Yep.
Do it into this room.
Alright.
Push my way in.
Is it a child?
Here. Nope.
Oh.
A
Where
child.
did you go?
Oh no!
Alright, I'll put it
What is it?
here. And here. You walk in there, there's a goblin that looks fairly normal. He looks kind of old though. And then there's a girl that looks about the same age as you guys.
What race?
It's a good question. She is not this, like, where on earth did I put your character sheets? She's in here. She's an elf. She's got coppery skin, black hair, but she's dressed in very dark colors. It looks like she was just talking to the goblin beside her.
I put my sword away. I want to use my action this turn to try to negotiate.
Alright.
Want to know what's happening? Now, sorry for intruding. And that's all I can. That's probably all I can help this to.
No, in the background
I
you
just
just
kind of, I kick the door open, and then see that there's people talking, and put my sword away, and then hands it
Sorry
over the
about that.
closet.
I'll leave.
Sorry for intruding.
The door was unlocked!
I think that's part of her initiative. Alrighty. And then we go to. Oh, and it is here.
Okay, I'm going to fight that guy. Do I have advantage or? Because
Much better at talking than
He is
fighting.
not paying attention to you, yeah.
okay.
Like, it,
Let's see, this first one is a 11.
I would say you also have sneak attack, so.
Well,
Because
that I have to land
he's
first.
very focused, yeah.
So I think that would be a 16, right? I had this.
The one in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll again to
First
see if
one's
you get a
16.
20.
Second one is okay. That one's better. That's an 18.
Alright.
So it hits. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
the
have.
first one, let's see, D6.
You're,
That one's 4 plus 3, so that's 7 death, and that's another D6, right? Sneak attack?
Yeah, that's a D6.
Well, the first one's 7, second one is
This one is
10. Okay. So I just deal 10 damage. I'm just gonna bonk this guy in the head
he's
too, non-lethal.
where are you? Where are you on here? I have them like numbered and in order and what round the NPCs are killing them.
Beautiful.
Because I didn't want to roll. I was going to, but. Alrighty. And Elizabeth.
Okay.
Unless Owen would like to move.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna move. Let's see.
Step over the
One.
dead body.
2, he's not dead. 3, and I'm gonna look in here.
Alright, go ahead and move it. There is not a goblin in there.
I'm gonna move in there then.
Alright.
As she breaks the entire building with you in it.
Alright. Elizabeth.
I've
See any of our friends
just
over here?
bonked 2 people on the
You
head.
see your classmates.
Having fun?
You did see one goblin did charge out of here, and you hear barking. Barking? Bark, bark. There is a goblin up here. Look at their numbers. Six. And then there is a goblin up here that is. You can kind of see like an arm hanging off, and there's a bow on the ground by him.
2.
There's a short bow on the ground by him.
Do it. At least take it.
It's worth it.
Well, it's all the way over here.
Oh, never
Yeah, full
mind.
sprint.
That's a
Take like 50 opportunity
very quick
attacks.
little bow. Alright. So you can see into the door, or you can see like Doran standing in the door. He kind of fills the door.
And my arms are up.
Sorry.
Shield's still on, but there's no weapon in my hand.
Can I hold my action until, like, in case they attack or someone comes out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What action are you holding?
Yeah.
With Chromatic Orb.
If you don't use it, the spell is thought is wasted.
That is fine.
Oof.
My turn.
Dang it.
You got one.
Elephants.
So
I want to do
here.
break.
a goblin steps out, and then there's one other here.
Man, I should have broken that one.
Okay, are they
Goodness gracious.
everyone except the ones I...
He's just kind of standing in the door, like the door is open, but he's not attacking you yet.
He came out.
Yeah,
Elizabeth, you're kind of surrounded.
he is visible, so it is up to you which
Blast
you would
him.
like to attack.
Can I only see him or can I see more than?
You can see all three of these. There is.
I'm gonna orb him.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
He looks. Oh.
Was that a
Hey,
one?
James, you want to do me a favor and roll?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
If you
yeah, let's
fire...
go.
Dude, I'm right behind
I'm
you.
out of range.
I
think.
swear...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not out of range.
I am transported to the astral plane until the end of my next turn.
Oh.
After which in time I return to the space previously occupied, nearest unoccupied space.
I saw that panicked look in your eye. It's like, oh! That split second of panic.
Okay.
Yours.
So, guys, the warning number, the bad number, well, the main bad number that we all focus on is either 7 or 8. That's the fireball.
Oh yeah, third bubble spell on myself.
Wait, so you're just... you just disappear like... Where am I?
You're just kind of floating.
Oh yeah.
Ha!
There are various unusual creatures that you've never seen before, but Kyle is there. Kyle doesn't look as spectral here as normal.
Well, you're only gonna be here for...
Nice!
You only have 6 seconds for this.
Yeah, you have 6 seconds to genuinely be with Kyle before you're back in the regular.
Nerves and panic.
Kitty.
It's not a cat.
Nani?
It's not technically a thing in the book.
In my turn?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm big cut.
Just imagine the goblins
Okay.
look over.
No,
You
you
could've
just
made
throw
it
something,
to
it
the
just
watchtower
sizzles,
stream.
and you're like,
Because
oh no.
of this,
And
do
then
you want
you...
to do me a favor and roll damage roll?
You
Oh,
could,
okay.
you could make it to
So,
the watchtower if you
plus-
wanted to hit that instead.
Yeah. Plus the middle one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what am I
Okay.
throwing at?
Well, if it's plus the middle one, then that's 21.
How much damage did you
I don't know, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
I'll tell you now.
1. 6 total.
So 5 plus 4. So that's
13.
9. I have 9 damage on the thing.
Yet again, there's a pretty big dent in it. But
Why are you just hitting the buildings?
We're fighting
Because I
goblins.
want to break things!
Break people!
Next
Dude,
Mr. Hill's
he is
standing behind
surrounded.
you. He just kind of. Why don't you attack the goblins instead? I just turn and stare at him. What kind of stare is this thing? Oh, okay. It's.
Oh.
Why don't you make me? All right. So.
No, we're out there getting killed.
That orb, it didn't hit that goblin, but it slammed into this. It made an absolute hole in the side of it and hit the other wall.
That's how you make a hole in the wall. Except you have no idea where it came from and you
Would
can't
you like
see
to
it.
move or no?
Yeah, I'll move right. So I was like right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Why didn't you hit him instead of that
I will
wall?
say he is about 20 feet above you.
You could have hit the
There
supports.
is like a net ladder right here. Or are you gonna go for the post?
I'm going for the post.
Okay.
Just be aware that if you break a post, it will...
It'll tip
Someone
towards
has
you.
no forethought.
All right. So in here,
I like
she
her.
looks at you
My,
and
my wisdom is 8. And
you said that, like,
intelligence is 9.
you had a choice to fight this. I assume this was you.
Yes.
I've also been told by my friend here, she gestures to the older looking goblin, that there were apparently peace was tried to be made, but it wasn't.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Only
I
someone
hear.
specifically did non-lethal damage.
If only someone did non-lethal damage.
Elizabeth,
If only
did
that really mattered. And then she is going to slash at you with a dagger.
I tried.
Uh-oh, the video.
I tried.
Ooh, that's 20 total.
Swizzle stick.
That's that D4, that's 2 damage.
All 3 hit points left.
Oh,
You only have
10. 10 left. I'm fine.
Alright.
You gotta get Shoke to slap you.
I can slap myself.
Oh, wait, she's
The
busy.
goblin that's beside her doesn't seem like he even moved to attack or anything. He's very shaky. I think it's
Hey,
your
bro!
Dude, I'm way too toasted for this.
You want some? Sure you can. Punch her through the hut.
Just bonk him on the head.
I'm
I
gonna
did.
try to disarm her.
turn. Okay.
I did not
Like
leave.
grab her wrist and pull her back.
I
Alright, yeah,
expected.
go ahead.
I teleported to an astral plane.
I don't actually remember.
I must go. My
I
people
believe
need.
it would either be a contested athletics check, or it would just be an attack roll with my strength. I'm letting you choose.
Kind of good in some situations.
Like this
Yeah,
one, so I'm not being
athletics.
surrounded by goblins.
Only I am.
James, I would like you to witness that that is technically cocked, but it was almost a 1 or a 7.
11.
Yeah, it's almost exactly cocked. I guess I'm -1, but 17.
Yeah,
So
I'm rolling terribly.
she just kind of moves and hits her arm against yours and pushes you
Maybe
away.
if you
So
came
that's
to
my
an astral plane with
action.
me.
Right.
Bonus action. I'm not here to fight you. Let's work this out.
Yeah.
End of your next turn.
I'm sorry. There's a sum up.
Wait, doesn't it mean that?
Whatever.
No, because I did move.
No, it's a stork, and it just got shot like 100 times.
Oh yeah, Yoshi's story.
I'm sorry.
Alright, it is your turn.
Really? Me?
Here,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I shall.
Throw an apple
So
at
you can definitely see this one, and then the door opened this way. So this one's kind of sticking out a little bit.
I'll try and take that one. Wait, where am I? It's moved,
You're-
so I'm kind of in the middle of a square.
You're probably on the entrance.
Okay.
I didn't design the entrances directly
two,
on the
let 'em go.
squares because it's not going to be uniform.
I'm gonna attack that guy.
Alright, go for it.
That is an 11 plus 5, 16.
Yes, that is my hit.
See, that is a 5 plus 3, 8. 8 damage.
Hey.
Yep.
Non-lethal
This
again.
goblin.
Just
Alright,
gonna
he
go.
falls over. He's unconscious.
Pummel strike.
And then I'm gonna move,
Okay, go ahead and
go
start.
in there.
It's like a pistol with a dagger.
And assuming I just reappear where I was.
Poof. Wait, do you get your movement?
No, it's at the end of my turn.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude,
It's an entirely lost turn.
But I
The
can't
chump
be
doesn't even
pregnant.
How do you
know
die?
the goblin's dead.
The other.
There are some barbarians over here, and one of them has daggers. Well, barbarian, or
The crazy ones.
yes,
The buff ones.
are jocks.
The crazy ones.
The Iron Wings?
Yeah, the
You
Iron
literal
Wings.
madmen. Why are they in this school?
And you were all called by your group names.
Iron Wings.
So it's the Ivory.
Ivory Knights,
Ivory
Broken
Knights.
Hand, and Iron Wings.
On the plus side, this is a really cool magic trick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna make myself.
Want to see a magic trick?
Alright, and now it is.
No, here's-
Elizabeth's
let's see
turn.
magic
She's
trick.
in the astral plane.
Ta-da! It's.
Whatever what interaction would you like to have with Kyle at all? You're gonna hug Kyle?
No, you're like. Go back to normal. It's a goblin.
Kitty!
Oh crap!
I'm gonna take you home.
You got a 6-second hug from Kyle.
Nice.
Yes, and then at the end of your dash.
Thank
And my
you.
turn.
Wait.
No!
This one just
I wanna
watched
go
Doran run in here and is going to swing at your back. That's very toxic again.
Ah,
It's
and he missed.
it's a 5 plus 4, so 9.
Kind of hits my armor and bounces off.
I'm not here to fight. Don't.
Like with his sword or
No,
scimitar.
I'm not here to fight. Stab.
Down, like, oh no.
What did I just say?
No, he got stabbed first before he said he's not here to fight.
And then
Dude, I'm not here to fight.
this one.
Are you stupid?
Very confused.
Do you
But
mind?
it's still running up to attack you. That's 20 to hit.
No?
Oh, okay, my bad. Ready?
Well, to be fair, you just showed up. You're like, wait, where's the cat? I thought, and someone just runs up behind
You're
you.
like poking the air, and then suddenly
Someone
you're
just
back.
runs up behind you and
Kyle's
just bonks.
Kyle, instead of, it's not like Kyle just disappears,
Oh.
it's spectral. So you've got Kyle, but whatever
He tried to
color.
hurt Kyle.
What color would you say
He
Kyle
must
would be?
die.
That was like at least a second ago when.
Whatever color you decide Kyle would be, it's that, but very spectral, ghostly. It's not physical.
At least a second.
So you're kind of hugging the spectral form of Kyle,
But I
and then all of a
still-
sudden you're being slashed in the side by a goblin scimitar. Damage!
A little bit.
That is 6 damage.
Haha, I'm still up.
Wait, how much life do you
Oh,
have?
no.
I'm at 2.
Oh no.
That's gonna.
Maybe after Strump breaks the watch tower, she'll can kill you by slapping.
So, you have one. He's dead.
Do you have a pencil I can use?
I mean,
Hey, a pencil I can use.
Oh, perfect. So,
it's my turn.
yeah, it is your turn.
My turn! I'll break the watch tower!
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, I gotta pick.
Can we attack that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Plus
6,
6.
13.
Yes.
But it's wood.
You swung, but you didn't really
You
hit it
missed!
correctly.
You missed the wood
It's like it
tower!
affected you more than it affected the post. It didn't really.
I hit my head on the post.
Alright then.
No, it's like
Using the momentum to swing,
No,
she's
it's-
spinning around for another attack next turn.
No, it's just thinks
Her
off.
turn
She's
again?
a,
She just kind of looks at you and you can leave, and she just holds her dagger up at you. Or a little hurt you.
currently there's a goblin.
I actually really can't. Have you looked
Yeah.
behind?
And she's just holding her dagger, she's not attacking you. She is holding her action.
Very nice day.
And it is your turn.
You can't.
I really can't.
I just bring my hands to the stab wound.
Oh no.
And I'm going
Yes.
I
to.
really can't, you know.
Or have I?
See you later.
Alrighty.
That's my action. And then I'm going to say. We're just here for the kids.
I just here for the kids.
I'm
You
sorry.
say we.
I'm just here for the kids.
Who are you?
Okay.
Alrighty. And Owen. It's your turn.
Quick question.
Yes.
How much is what's opening a door? Is that an action or?
I mean, for this purpose, I'm usually going with, it depends on, like, are you being careful about it or what? Because
No, I'll just
these
be.
doors aren't really
I'll just
that
be
much
opening
doors.
it so I could see through and then go into
Or
the
you
attack.
could hit the goblin that just.
Yeah, I know. My idea was I go there, open the door to see if anyone's there.
But if someone's there, then.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm just
The
gonna.
person.
So I see Elizabeth get like slashed, and I'm like, oh no, that's bad. She has like 2 hit points.
As an outline. Oh no, she has 2 hit points. What are you on about?
Trust me, it makes sense to me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Let's see, that is a. Oh, that's missing. That's a 2.
Because he's within 5 feet, does he get,
Sneak. I get sneak attack. I know that.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I have
sure.
to hit. So.
Okay.
Let's see. This is with the dagger because I missed with the sword. Dagger is that's a 5.
Alright. So you slash at it, and Elizabeth's still kind of standing there. Elizabeth, it is now your turn.
I can use my action to disengage, right?
Yes, you can.
Run for your lives! Really, the better person is the person who's not occupied with the towers.
Maybe doesn't.
Go ahead.
I swear.
Go ahead,
I am
Mr.
not-
Drumstick.
The goblin right behind Dorn is going to slash at him.
Oh, thanks. I needed that.
Bonk. Bonk, are you done?
No, here's what happened. He walks in, he gets stabbed, gets hit in the back, he just
It
goes.
doesn't hit.
I'm
That
not
slashes
here to
at you
fight.
and misses.
Took.
And then the one by Owen is going to slash at him.
What is that?
7 plus 4, 11.
No, 14
Alright.
is mine.
So that one also
Okay.
missed. Yeah.
Who turns?
The one in here had already come out. He's already been killed.
Well, imagine getting hit.
Basically, all of the buildings have been cleared by either of the two groups. It's just
Can we find the kids?
the property.
Man, I'm good at this.
None of the kids are in the buildings.
Told you, they're the dogs.
Man, if only.
Or in with the dogs.
Or
Man,
in the bonfire.
luckily, someone left.
No.
Well, I mean.
This is just a big pile of basically logs. It's similar to what the walls of the actual thing are made of.
Well, what did we say the goblins eat?
Kids.
So the bonfire is actually not a bad guess.
Just
They eat what they can find.
In this case,
Kids.
happens to be.
So
Whose turn?
Yep, you can go ahead and
Okay.
take yours.
Let's
Have you considered hitting the tower this time? You have a thing to roll in.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Not anymore.
Oh.
It's mine.
I got a three!
You have said.
You got a
I hit my head on it again!
You go swinging and hit your head.
She's
and
just
hit
building
right beside
momentum.
it, and there's like a dent in the dirt, and that's it. Like you've got a little mark on your head.
You missed a stationary object twice.
Meanwhile, the ranger teacher's just watching disappointment.
I'm losing brain cells.
You're losing a lot more than that.
What was your initiative, Shane?
1.
Okay. So
I go last.
he is going to go ahead and move. There. And he is watching.
You know, those horns are probably getting in the way.
He doesn't actually have friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's not the right name.
I mean, just in general, just
They
walk,
would, yeah.
like walking through, trying to
So
dry your head.
He's
and,
watching
like,
right here, and he just immediately shoots the goblin right behind you.
Yay!
Immediately, it's gone. Bleh. So there's just a goblin in that.
I'm glad it went back there. Glad it went back there. The genius
You
amazes even
Did
me.
I notice the goblin dying behind me?
You probably heard it. You probably heard the and then a thud.
Tell her if she's surrounded, you might give up.
If you're not unconscious, you might give up.
Then
We're gonna fight.
It's not fighting, it's just wrestling.
right range on healing word.
60 feet.
So around over here. Oh, this isn't Ike. This is Mrs. Murphy.
Oh.
She
Doing that again.
was over here. This is the druid teacher. She just runs over here because she saw you get hurt, and she's just casting healing word on you.
Yay!
So you gain a d4.
And doesn't notice
Wisdom,
Chunk
so-
hitting her head twice.
No, she never. You gained 7 hit
doesn't
points,
care.
so you were back to
So far, you
Yay.
hit a wall and a post.
full. I can't
sweetie. Oh dear.
You'll get it
You're
this
just
time.
like your father.
Enjoying yourself?
Third time's the charm.
Her skin is like, it's the same color as dark chocolate, like,
Oh boy.
but she has stark white hair. It's just this little gnomish lady. And she's fairly old, but she, oh sweetheart, you're just like your father. He used to do that too.
What are you trying to
I
say?
remember, I taught him a little bit when he was in regular.
He wasn't the brightest.
He still isn't.
He had a wisdom of 2.
Poor Jerry.
What business?
Well, that guy's cool. He
That's
made my
almost as
arm,
low as
so
mine.
that's not my character. My character's cool with him because he did everything.
That's twice as high as mine!
Right, so because you didn't back out, Juliet
Go for it.
immediately.
Go for it.
I have to I have to have this
And
prepared.
you continue to sit here trying to talk to her until Shump breaks down the wall.
So you know how I did the thing
You know,
with
next
Aaron
year.
spells? Oh, it's messed up.
You said she was going to stab me.
How dare you?
She's holding the knife.
You
It
lie.
was all a ploy. She's actually charging the blessing.
He turns you.
She's just gonna fire
away
him.
money.
This thing is very fireball.
She's actually going to fire a...
She's the same age as you guys, so
She's actually firing a chromatic
Do I
word point
recognize
blank.
her?
It's going to
you
miss.
do not.
Okay.
Oh, you dodge it, it just goes, hits me in the back.
She is just going to poison spray directly at your face.
That's kind of rude.
Talk to the hand.
Huh?
Awesome.
I don't have proficiency in that. 13.
Yeah, you succeed. Woo! It stings a bit, but like there's poison
Dude,
I want
in
to
your eyes,
talk.
but you kind of shake it off a little.
That
I'm here to talk.
right now
She
I'm here
looks
to
even
talk.
more upset that
I'm
it
here
did
to
actually
talk.
do damage.
he is the most Chad person. No, he walks in, just hey, you want to talk? Get stabbed. Has someone hit him in the back?
I just want to talk, man.
And then there's acid
want
sprayed
me to
in his
hurt
face.
you.
And he just,
Alrighty, and then it's your turn. Now that she just sprayed acid in
I'm
your
gonna
eye.
reach around, grab the goblin by like the collar, and then just pull him up, and then use another heal to bring
Alright.
him back to life, and then set him down. Right here. I'm not here to fight you.
That's a shame.
That goblin, he's really hurt. He looks so confused.
He's a
why won't you let me
down,
die?
he looks at you and
I mean, I'm pretty intimidated.
What up?
calm, small. I'm not here to fight.
He has acid sprayed in his face. Just here, have a guy.
he's very confused, and Juliet's the warlock. She's looking at you. She's still angry, but she just watches you heal a goblin that you never talked to. And then she says something to him in
The
goblin.
goblin
and he looks
attacked
at
me
her.
twice,
Right.
and then I healed him.
She then says something in goblin, but you can't understand it. And it says something quietly back and looks slightly calmer, but it's still like, you guys are in our home.
I'm going to move
Right?
here and shout out, "Stop fighting!"
No.
as loud as I can, just to have
And that's when the
He
barbarian jumps
says
through the
as I
window.
knock down the watchtower. Alright.
No, you hear stuff
I'm
fighting.
going to go ahead
But
and replace these two with these.
Stop fighting. No.
kill.
Here's the kids.
Or I could just like not hear him and
So you guys very loudly hear Jared, "I found the kids!" And then Jared and Chad both pick up a kid and have one on their shoulder. So each of them, and they're walking forward. So they're just slowly heading back over to the middle, just calmly. It doesn't sound like there's much fighting going on, unless you guys are going to continue attacking them. So,
Shum's just not gonna know that she's not very perceptive. She's gonna swing anyway.
alright, Owen, this is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to not attack this turn, and I'm going to. Actually, I'm not sure if the goblin speaks common, but. So I'm
You can
just
try
gonna be
and
like.
speak to it.
I'm going to move my weapons down more, but I'm gonna be like ready to defend.
Right.
See if he stops.
Alright.
I have a total of 9 hit points. I'm totally fine.
Elizabeth, what would you like to do?
Well, I don't want to move over towards someone who's about to break down the tower.
Dude, there's another person there. You're gonna break it and crush both of you.
You drew a teacher.
None of us are Jared's, we don't need her.
There's a bubble in both of my ears.
Oh no.
Have you considered not having a bubble in your ears?
Wow, that's
Well, if we're not supposed to be fighting, I guess I'll just stay behind the ranger teacher.
Alrighty. My turn. Yes, what would you
Lot of
like to
bullets.
do? The guy is just standing in front of you. He's very confused that you didn't attack him. It seems like
Your loss
all
is
of the
one
other
kill.
fighting has stopped now.
But now.
You're going to go ahead and swing at the thing again? Again, you slam your head on it. And
I'll just get knocked out this time.
Elizabeth, can you just?
I mean, you try to take one hit point again.
Elizabeth, can you?
And Mrs. Murphy sitting behind you. She's a little bit shorter than you.
Finally
She's old.
realized that we're not.
Gary, how about we go over there? And she just kind of puts her hand on you and starts trying
How about
to
we go over
help
there?
you. You're gonna resist. She's like gently pulling your arm.
I'll just let her bring me over there.
So you
And I'll be very grumpy because I
She's trying
missed
to
3 times.
She's just trying to pull you over
Talk
here.
about
So you
this.
guys.
And I have
What is
I
going
have a
on?
red spot on my forehead. Very large.
Just say you were fighting a goblin when it happened.
Yes. Wait,
He hit my forehead 3 times, I swear.
Alright, so
have we exited combat? Or?
yeah, you guys have exited combat basically.
As a goblin next to the combat.
I've got 2 more hit points. I'm gonna go find 2 random goblins and just pop 2 more hit points into them. Bring them back.
Probably the two that
Whichever
Owen
person.
didn't kill. Oh man,
Yes.
someone was thinking.
Like, I
dead.
probably would make sure they're not, like, if they're dead, I would-
Right.
Someone was doing
Then it's like,
non-lethal.
okay, I'll leave them.
It is smart.
And it seems like a few over here are okay.
It's the
Like, they're-
negotiator.
They're not dying, but they're like on the verge. They're not gonna bleed out.
Why did I explode?
No, that was the person you.
So Julia
I missed
steps
that
out
one. That was ice.
and she immediately sees the ranger teacher. And this is your fault.
Correct.
And then immediately
Correct.
she starts trying to run. Are you gonna try to grab
I'm
her?
actually gonna run up to the ranger teacher and go, what happened here?
So she's
I'm letting her go.
You know the tragedy
I'm
of
very-
and
that.
the kids are probably over here.
I'm
like,
very confused.
I'm
I have
very
no idea
confused.
what's
My
going on.
muscles are rippling, my claws are out, and my fangs are bare.
So the goblins that are conscious, they're very confused, and they don't seem like they're gonna attack you guys, but they're gonna run. Like
Understandable.
they were just completely beaten. You can still hear a little bit of barking, but it doesn't sound vicious. It kind of sounds like maybe not like a puppy, but like a dog that wants attention. It's or a little bit of whining. You don't hear aggressive. I'm going to hurt you if you come over here.
Quick, go pet it.
So
Give
these
it an
goblins
apple.
are also trying to run. It seems like they're all just trying to
Did
get
I hear her name said at all?
No. I just said her name because it's right here.
Lucius
So
Cornelius.
the ranger teacher, he kind of looks down.
And shoots him.
Looks down, shoots an arrow into the sky. Anyways,
It's a pistol.
Doran is about a foot taller than him. He's just kind of looking down at his feet. He's like messing with his bowstring, and she was supposed to be a student, but something happened and was not able to. A place was filled,
Fine.
and she didn't get her letter like she should have.
Why did she say peace was not tried to be made?
I didn't get much of the negotiating last time, but they may have been intimidated by the fact that people insisted on bringing 8 guards with us from the city instead of coming in a small group, like I wanted. Now,
Did we hear any of this, or?
yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
guys
being
would hear it.
loud.
Well, first,
He's being fairly quiet. Doran's not, but there's not really much sound going on except for every so often you hear,
now, I mean, do we hear that conversation? If not, I'm
and
gonna
then
go over
just
me.
barking.
Are people near those kids, or?
Yeah, the
Okay, good.
2 of the barbarians are just carrying them. And they bring them over towards you guys, so you can see Jared and Chad are both carrying them. Mitch and Tom are with them. The 4 others are over here, just slowly coming over here. And then you hear, I found puppies! From an egg. And she just bolts in.
that's fair.
Immediately the barking stops. And
The
this,
puppies. I knew it. The puppies were dice all along.
I don't have real dog figures. Would you rather me use a bear?
Yes.
We're bears
The
all
bear, the
along.
I could use the bear and the badger that's painted like a fox.
Better.
The puppies were panthers
Badger.
and foxes.
It's a badger, but I painted it like a fox because Steven wanted it to be a fox.
I guess someone was right in doing non-lethal. Not gonna brag.
Not gonna brag, right? Not
I'm
like
bragging.
blood.
Claws go in, and I walk over to the goblin boss and kneel down, get down on my knees.
It's for real estate.
I apologize for what happened to you.
He just kind of looks at you and. Okay.
Do you understand me?
And he just kind of puts his hands like this.
Friend.
And he just kind of nods a little bit. Like he thinks he gets it. He's not quite sure. But everybody stopped attacking. And it seems
Safe.
like most of the goblins have gone to moving the bodies. They've moved most of them like out into open spaces so that they're visible, and like bringing them from the watchtowers. They seem like they're more civilized than you guys were told about in classes.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, they had somebody who was commanding them and they were fearing them. And now they're, oh, wait, people are being nice. These humans aren't killing us. These elves and such are. This giant lion is being nice. What do we do?
Is there any goblins here who do speak my tongue?
He just kind of considers.
Goblins.
He points into the hut and like Miss Murphy came in and I'm assuming you were also trying to do knowledge
Oh,
with this. Yeah. So she
I didn't check anybody.
oh yeah. So they're slowly like trying to heal everybody. There are several that are just dead.
I mean,
There's no help.
only one of our group incinerated.
No,
someone.
it was a Ray Frost.
Oh,
He stabs them through their body with a giant bolt of frost.
because someone was too busy doing housework.
It was that one.
Ooh.
So
To be
she's
fair,
trying to heal
You
him.
didn't kill anyone.
It doesn't.
I am decorating the houses.
There needed to be a window there. I
You're just giving them firewood.
that spell. She doesn't actually have the spell I wanted her to have. She doesn't have resurrection. Any of the others that would actually do that.
I don't get
She doesn't have anything that would bring them back to life. She has 34 spells and none of them are that. So she's trying
Did
very
you go
hard.
to an astral plane?
And the goblin, I mean this one, he wouldn't have been healed because he's definitely dead tonight. So they brought him out and the goblin leader that you're talking to kind of points at him when he hears common. And then points at him himself and then out with you guys, like towards the gate that your group came in.
You want us to leave?
He nods once and then points at himself again and the gate again.
You come with us. You
And then he starts
yes.
walking. Yeah, he starts walking towards that gate.
I look over at Mr. Hicks.
I mean, we have someone who can speak to him. We do have somebody who was from this clan, so I don't see why not.
Wonderful.
So everybody slowly gets out. The two kids, Egg releases the dogs just because, but it seems like they're following the carts. Like they're very sweet. It's
School pets.
they're big fluffy wolves, but they're not fully adult yet. They're like in between.
Oh, but I didn't roll that during the fight.
So,
The Golden Hands, I'd like to speak to you.
so everybody's heading to their carts. The kids ride with the barbarian group
Egg,
because
would you
they're the
join
same
me, please?
maturity.
They're the same maturity.
They are.
Egg, would you and your friends join me, please?
Egg immediately comes over. Aaron comes over and sits with you guys. They can fit about 6
This
on
is
the
I want to
carts.
go before we get in the carts.
Okay. Yep.
Away from everybody else.
Yep.
What happened here was a travesty. Our
Local timing.
school may not be as kind as we may think. Be smart about what happens next.
Egg nods a little bit. And
Okay, it's hard to take this seriously when there's someone yelling, "Where's my super suit?"
As soon as you say what happens,
I'm trying.
it's
It's fine. It's fine.
as soon as you say what happens is tragedy, you hear.
she just nods a little bit. And
It's fine.
I did speak to my father when I saw him this last weekend, or last day we had a break, and I will be doing that again as soon as I can.
I appreciate that.
He needs to know what happened here and to know the face of people. He wasn't happy when I confronted him last time.
If you ever need assistance, let me know.
She nods and Aaron just kind of puts his hand on her shoulder. I went with her and he was not happy. He was also not happy that a certain two people, and Aaron just turns around and glares at the twins, didn't come with her.
What's up?
And they, well, it was our break.
You
We thought
need
we'd get
to
a break.
support your allies.
You guys are-
Apologies. What's
Very
up?
loud. very obnoxious.
We thought it was our break day. We could go hang out, go to the town, and enjoy ourselves, and not be stuck in the palace for even longer than we have been. And she just immediately, she looks extremely upset, and you have a position to fill. And then heads to the
That's
kids.
Just make sure you turn on family friendly mode.
And
if you
Aaron goes with, but still looks very upset at the twins. They,
Wait, where's TKO?
uh,
That's the one. Just make
Elmiel looks like he's kind of disappointed. He's the one that's in your class. He looks down like he's actually disappointed in himself. And
I'm sorry, what did I miss? Sorry.
Egg went off on the
Yeah.
twins.
she yelled at the twins. Elmiel, the bard, he just kind of looks down like he,
She's gonna get
Yes,
stabbed,
so
isn't she?
and he
Not now,
follows.
If she does, then Dory might kill someone.
Searless looks angry and then sees that his twin feels bad, and they both just head to their cart that they came on together. Mr. Hicks and Miss Murphy ride with them because Egg and Aaron are going to ride with you guys. The barbarians are all riding in their group. They've got the two girls, they're all excited, and you all go to the town first, and the wolves follow you very happily. They're trotting. It's like an hour to the town, but they're still like pets. Give us pets. The barbarian group is in the back, and the little girls are like in the front of that cart. So Chad and Jared are reaching off and trying to pet them. So they're reaching, and the puppies see them, and they run forward a little further, and they're trying to pet, and they get like a few scratches, and that's about it. You get to the town, and they do see that there is a goblin with you guys. So they're very uncomfortable, and Mr. Hicks gives them just a thumbs up in the air. And then points to the tree. You guys head back. You make it to
Can
the
I
town.
see if my stuff is done before we leave?
Yeah, they stop at the post office, and Mr. Hicks does take the wolves to the stable and see if they're willing to take them back. So you can go ahead and check. There is a note in there that says, just in case you're here a day early or two, they'll be in here on the weekend. But they will be ready. And then
I can't keep going
and it does say at the bottom, there's like an order form, and it just says the bracelets, right under it is the flat hoistable.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah.
The voice was yes!
It is not blessed yet,
What?
because you're gonna have
Oh
to
yes, okay.
Yeah.
I ask, the hoistable's finished.
Mhm.
I'll be right back and run to the temple.
Alright.
What do I have to pay to get this thing blessed?
They tell you, well, there's just an older man, he's leaning on a desk old, and, well, it'd be quite a bit. It'll take quite a while as well. I mean, we do some stuff for the capital. I'm really the only one in the town that blesses anything, and it'll be a month or two. I mean, don't you go to the
Oh my
school?
God.
You could probably have,
I don't
what's
trust
his
him.
name? Why don't you trust him?
Because he's an idiot.
Well, yeah, but he's still supposedly blessed by the deities
Keep
or
drinking, let him
something.
say something stupid again.
If you believe that he is capable, I will.
I think he's capable of blessing something, but I think that's about it.
You may see me in this weekend.
All
Put in my
right,
bag and then try to leave. God bless you.
and you. And then he turns around and just slowly walks back to a chair and sits.
Is there a offering box or anything?
There's just a very small plate on
I'm gonna
the
drop
desk.
off silver in there.
Alrighty.
Oh, well.
Time for you to get a watch.
My phone's dead.
And
8:02. Okay. Alright, would you guys like to end with that session, or is it?
you guys.
Well, it's motion sensor, so if you go out there, it should see that you're up.
Nerd, what time would it be when you get back?
When you get back to the school?
Yeah.
It's a total of a 3-hour cart ride, so it'd probably be about 9 p.m.
Can we make it to the weekend in a timely fashion?
Yeah.
Sweet.
There was, I didn't have anything written down for day 11, so, which is the next day. And then you have day 12, the free day, which I just kind of would let you guys do what you would like for that. Go.
It's up to you.
I'm ready for that day, but not the day after.
we can go till then and then end there. If everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Alrighty. Again. There. Yes. I'm just gonna let the first thing Doran does.
Oh yes, that's the first
Yeah.
thing I do.
So before you guys can even go anywhere, Doran's the first off the cart.
Yep.
Immediately
Yep.
picking up.
I get the bracelets and then bring them back out before you even leave the cart.
So what was
And-
the planned design on them? Or
It's just a
timing?
very simple bangle with a chain that leads to a ring that goes to our middle fingers for each of us.
Alrighty.
And then could I get that enchanted by the card picture?
Probably, yeah. It would take longer just because enchanting's okay.
Less, I guess, but
Yeah.
whatever. Cool, yeah.
Yeah. And the cleric teacher did come with, he just kind of immediately went to the temple. But you would have been able to catch him before he goes.
Alright, so you guys will have a bracelet.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do while you were in town? And would you like to see the map of town?
Oh yeah, sure.
Um,
Yeah, we might have to move some.
I'm not worried about it. It's the small one.
How much is that bracelet?
My head didn't register. This is the map.
Let's see. I have to think about it. They're probably, you spent 6 gold, yeah?
On all of them, yeah.
They're probably about a gold each.
Cool.
They're gold plated, but they're still.
Geez, you have a gold bracelet worth of gold.
Yes.
I'm not buying anything. I spent all of my money last week.
I'm so upset by what happened. I'm just gonna say buy the cart. Well, that's even if I want. I'll probably.
You could go pet the puppies.
You could just stay at school.
You can.
I did that.
You stay at school? Alrighty. They do serve food. There are pancakes. It's not like a lot, and then there's like sandwiches and stuff for lunch.
But my brother been going to town as well.
Yes.
Good. I'll tell him to tell his parents I plan to do the thing.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I know what you're talking
Mm.
about. Alrighty. So, Shump, what would you like to do while you were in town?
I suppose I'll go see my dad.
Okay.
Just to check in.
Alrighty. So you get to your father's shop, which is right here. It's also your house. Your house is on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
So the 1st floor is burning hot as soon as you walk in, but it's, to you, it's home. You're used to that. You've done a little bit.
Yeah.
He sees your hammer, he sees there's a few dents on it, a few scratches, he immediately takes it without even asking. He goes, welcome! And then starts trying to heat it up and
You hit a wall!
fix any dents. So how'd your first battle go?
I still like almost right here.
I hit a
There's
wall.
like a purpley bruise, it's only been a day, it hasn't had time to heal, and what happened to your head? Did you hit your head? I did that so many times when I was young. I mean, really. And he moves his hair, and there was a big scar on the side. I did this on a table, and I did this, and he just starts pointing out a bunch of them all over his head and on his arms from
I know,
whether it be
you've
working,
told me
because,
17
he's a blacksmith, or like
times.
a burn scar because he dropped something. Stuff like that. There are a lot. Like, you know your dad. You know he's clumsy. You didn't know he was this clumsy. So I'm just like... There are lines where there's just no arm hair at all. It's like a white scar
That's pretty impressive. Okay.
he's got burns all over him. He seems like he's a little too excited about the fact that you had your first real battle.
Yeah.
Oh, my sweet little daughter.
I hit my head.
And your mom, she kind of walks in and, did you do your job?
What was my job again?
To break houses so they can fix them.
To help your team, to be a bard, no?
Did you?
Did you use your guitar
No,
at all?
Yes.
I did use.
Not in the weird.
He doesn't know that.
I did use.
Just laugh.
Roll a set.
Laugh. That's not a
Because
laugh.
you know exactly what your mom means.
Play dumb. Not that dumb.
Oh no, she immediately looks at you. Let me guess. Your father is fixing it because you dented it on
Someone did
something.
that. Don't worry.
Possibly.
Did you actually replay it at all while you were gone?
Yeah.
Good. Was it because you were forced to?
Not that.
Sometimes.
Well, at least you played it a little bit. I mean, you always have to practice and get better. And, I mean, really, you want to be like your great-great-great-grandpa, don't you?
Is there a table in front of me?
There's a table between the two of you.
I'm gonna hit my head on the table.
And you're just gonna kind of...
Sometimes.
Alright. You just kind of laid your head on the table and she goes, what, you don't want to be like your great-great-grandpa? I mean, really. And then she starts to recite the thing that was said in history, the beautiful thing that you and I have said 8 million times. She goes through it. She starts going through the
It's been
entire
engraved
thing.
into your head. You will be shot by the end.
You
of
know
this.
the words. You heard it enough that you're kind of in your head and you're probably saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he walked out of the park with after 10,000 people died.
And she just continues saying it until she finishes and then you'll be just like him. And then turns around and walks out and your dad just kind of looks at you with his head sideways and that's how I got this one. And she's how I got this one. She pushed me. That was the first time we met. I was being dumb.
And
She pushed me.
with my head still on the table, I'm gonna say, aren't you always dumb?
Yes!
What can I say? And then he goes back to fixing your Warhammer.
Natural talent.
Oh, and while you were at the school, what would you like to do?
Oh crap! What am I gonna do? That's a good question.
Sometimes
Eat
happens.
food.
Yeah, that's something.
Read books about cats.
No. I'm just going to throw out my target. I'm still pouting.
Alrighty.
I still can.
And that is where we're going to end today.
I hit my head 4 times.
Wait a minute. Never mind. That's not me.
James, do you mind flattening? Yes.
I got stabbed.
Yeah, when you guys get back to the school, you were all healed immediately anyway.
Okay.
And then you sleep and you heal.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is she healed? She didn't get hit.
I hit my head on.
She took a point of damage
took
from that.
1 point of damage. Oh yeah, there it goes.
After repeatedly hitting her head, she
Yes.
finally took damage from
It
it.
was finally hard enough that it hurt, man.
I got angry and
You're
swung
gonna have
at
a
it
headache
harder.
for a day or two, man.
What happened with the goblin?
They took it immediately to the principal's
I would have
office.
attempted to follow.
Okay, they took it up to where the principal's office is, and it just kind of sat in there with the principal. He doesn't speak goblin, so he was sitting there, and every so often he would give it like water or food, and it would very quickly eat because I'm being given food. Eventually, you see the goblin rogue. She comes in and they close the door and start talking very quietly. You can't hear anything. There is soundproofing in that room. There is soundproofing in that room.
Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna go in the principal's office, you
I
want everybody to hear you.
probably would wait until the door opens back up.
Alright.
We can go about that later if you want.
Yeah.
If you want.
I'm assuming